everyone, my name is Mickey, a member of OASA. It's my pleasure to introduce Professor Wong, a LEGO member and an academic leader. He currently serves as the Associate Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and the Professor at the Department of System Engineering and Engineering Management at CUHK. Beyond that, Professor Wong actively contributes to the community and the nation. His remarkable contribution to IT development earned him a Medal of Honor from the Hong Kong government in 2011. Let's extend a warm welcome to Professor Wong, a leader who integrates academia, technology, and public service. Good morning, Professor Wong.
Hi.
Happy to have you here, and thank you for coming
My pleasure.
and joining us. To let our audience and also OASA members to better know you, can you please tell us about yourself and briefly tell what your background is? Yeah.
I am a professor of the Chinese University of Hong Kong from the engineering faculty. I am a AI scientist, and I've been working and researching AI for over 30 years. So people talk a lot about ChatGPT these days, and then I actually work in that area too.
I see. So, can you please share your thoughts on why do you believe NewSpace is the hyper growth industry in Hong Kong and also the Greater Bay Area in China?
Well, I look at it in a different way. I mean, I look at it. I like exploring new ideas. I think scientists have to have an imagination, thinking out of the box. And for recent years, the NewSpace itself has been catching a lot of eyeballs in the world. And in Hong Kong, we are always looking for opportunities, commercial opportunities. I think recently there are a lot of companies bringing this sort of business into Hong Kong, and it's growing. And you can also see that the mainland government, our central government, is also promoting that as well. As you can see in 2021, when we have that Shenzhou number 12 up on the space, and then there was kind of a big ceremony and big seminars in town, and then from then onward, I think a lot of students talk about that. They all really want to become a taikonaut after they graduate. I think there's a lot of things going on now. But at that time, I thought at that time it was only mainly for scientists doing research. And then not long after, I heard about Elon Musk, the real NewSpace program, where they actually sent laymen on a shuttle and then sort of circle around the space, and then I thought that was quite cool, and I think just you can think about that. I mean, just like we going on holiday, going to some nice places for the views, sceneries. One of these days, I think we'll be exhausted on Earth, and then people would like to go a little bit further up into space and looking for other kind of experience. And I think there's a big market for that.
It is, definitely it is. Then you just mentioned government. Then what do you think the Hong Kong government can do in 2024 they can do to push the new space economy?
Well, not well. We with the in the past 25 years since we actually return to the sovereignty to the mainland China. I think the Hong Kong government has been promoting heavily or investing heavily on innovation and technology. Just for example, in the last government, it was something like 150 billion Hong Kong dollar investment for that term. That's quite a lot. But that is in general innovation and technology. But as I said, since 2020, since 2021, when the taikonaut actually come to visit us, the government is actually are very much aware of that, and there are a lot more programs, research programs, and also educational programs has been promoted, for astronautic space. So I think the government is trying to do a lot more, and they are always trying to think of sort of innovation technology. Innovation means that something about new norm. And then I think the NewSpace itself is a kind of a new norm, it's a new business. I think the government is actually very willing to actually invest more on that one.
Yeah, but despite the fact that like the government already invests a lot of money or effort on NewSpace, still there are a lot of people like do not know about it. Then do you think like is there any signal or sign that like people can recognize that NewSpace has arrived? Like is it one day maybe we have the money to buy a rocket and go to space? Is there any signal or sign that you think like?
Well, it's a long way, but I think it will come. It will come. I mean, at my time, nobody knows that we can actually have a handheld phone, mobile phone.
Yeah.
Is that right? So today we'll think about sort of aeroplanes, aerospace, but it's not that far away if you really think about it. Look at the Crew One project, the SpaceX projects. I mean, you can actually see space shuttle, and just above the atmosphere and circling, going around. And then I truly believe that that will become, very very popular as a kind of other experience tourism.
Yeah.
And then further a little bit, when the technology is ready, then I think going up to the moon, going onto the space, I think it's all viable, feasible. And in this juncture, and therefore I do urge the government invest more on innovation and technology, to make this sort of excursion, feasible. I think the scientific part of it, for example, you have to be very energy economic. You have to have special materials so that it won't have too much drag while you are actually traveling on the space. I think this requires a lot of research.
Yeah.
Although it's not directly related to the new space, entrepreneurship itself, or what we call the astropreneurship itself. But behind that, you really need this science and technology research, and then leading to that kind of business. From my perspective, as a scientist myself, as a professor myself, I think there's a lot of room. It'll be a very interesting research space for our teenagers. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned you are a professor. So as a professor, we believe that you are helping the next generation to stand up taller, see a bigger world, see a more like inclusive world. Then do you have any like recommendation for them that the younger people that they can do to get themselves prepared for the new space economy?
Well, first thing is that you have to know your own interests. You have to build up your interests. And in fact, what we do also that, although I'm a professor teaching in the university, and I do actually sort of teach in primary school as well, or secondary school, primary school. I believe in science is something that you have to start young. You really have to know about that, and you have to build up your interests on sciences. Just like music, for example. I mean, you like music, and therefore you become a musician when you grow up.
Yeah.
And then scientists is the same. It's like me myself. I like science when I was very young. So that's the first thing I would say for the young people. Do build up your interest and trying to find out the juice out of science. You will like it. I like it. You will like it.
Definitely. So like last question, if there is a mirror in front of you and you're looking into the 18 years old, your younger self, like do you have anything you would like to talk to your younger self? Any like maybe some good thing or bad thing?
Oh, to talk to myself?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
do you talk to yourself? Yeah.
your
Well, I don't
18
know.
years
I don't know how do I talk to myself, but I know what I would say to an 18-year-old now.
Okay, cool.
Then I would say that I'm really looking forward in the near future. There will be one taikonaut, or there will be taikonauts from Hong Kong, and I hope that that taikonaut will be you.
Cool. I think like the one day will come soon. Thank you.
I can't do it because I'm too heavy.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Just a joke. Yes,
Yeah.
everybody can do it if you work hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Professor Wong,
Sure.
for today.
Cool.
Thank you for your fruitful insight, and I believe that our next generation will definitely do their best, and they will probably like invest more their effort in the NewSpace economy. Thank
Good.
you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.